are live.
Ooh, what up, techno hotties and thotties?
Hi there, I'm Henry.
I'm Jacob.
And welcome back to Technopoverty, where we play books as an excuse to read video games, and we read video games as an excuse to play books, while bouncing the two off of you, the chat. We kind of just, shoot the shit, talk about what's going on current in culture, headlines. How's everybody's Monday doing? We're going to get right to playing CONSCRIPT. I don't have a selected reading tonight, but for those joining us, we're reading CONSCRIPT, or we just finished reading CONSCRIPT by Erich Maria Remarque, and yeah, that's what we've been doing while playing CONSCRIPT. Happy Memorial Day to those who celebrate. I completely forgot it was Memorial Day, Jacob. Mondays have no meaning to me anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. In America, it's kind of that's understandable, I feel.
I do want to point out that we are going to be reading Kierkegaard's The Present Age when we start this summer. Oh, there's some noise coming through somewhere.
That was me.
And I pinned it in the chat. Ja pointed out that the Present Age Kierkegaard, it is available on the Internet Archive. You were able to get it from your library as well. Let me pull that, by the way.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Jacob, you're preparing teas, so I'll let you entertain the folks while I grab from the stack.
Thanks, Jerry. Appreciate it. Thanks for, glad to be back. My goodness. I'm almost done traveling for at least the first half of the year, I think, so it's been real fun. Bouncing around. I miss you guys. It's been fun hearing all of the adventures of CONSCRIPT and slowly catching up with you guys. And Barney is right below us right now. She's kind of being a diva at the moment, but
she's always a diva.
We're gonna let her diva it up. As we are.
But yeah, before we get CONSCRIPT started real quick, just the next thing up, one of the next things up we're reading as part of our summer block is going to be The Present Age by Soren Kierkegaard. Also, As the Shore to the Tides, So Blood Calls to Blood by Carlo Jaeger Rodriguez. Those are the first two short reads up for our summer scramble. Also, as we continue out with CONSCRIPT and Medal of Honor Underground, we are going to be reading Jameson's Cognitive Mapping. That has a PDF we've pinned in past chats. I'll look that up in a bit. But for now, let's get back to the war. I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, let's see what we get here.
I hit this big-ass fortress here in CONSCRIPT. Jacob, are you familiar with All Quiet on the Western Front at all? Or when you hear it, what do you think of?
Vaguely. I believe I watched the more recent Netflix movie that came out a couple of years ago. I was aware of it. It did make me want to read the book, but following a young man as he goes through the war, like all up until like the very end of the war.
Yeah.
Just a very sad ending.
So I think the next movie we'll be watching as part of the Discord is the Netflix one. I think there might be a German 70s one I want to check out as well. I'll double check on that. There's 3 or 4 adaptations of this book, from what I understand. We watched the 1930 one on the Discord this last weekend. It's a pre-code Hollywood movie. Extremely good.
Nice.
Amazing use of the Z-axis and a lot of the cinematography. Some very technically impressive stuff going on. And I think it kind of knows how to translate the book into a movie quite well. I was pleasantly surprised with it, yeah.
Pre-code too. You're like impressive.
I'm thinking only The Present Age, but if it's short enough, maybe the full thing. We'll see as we go, but if you've read the full thing, good job. I need to return some electricity to this generator in this fort.
Oh yeah, terrifying loving these graphics of this game.
But yeah, I don't know how it is in the Netflix version, but the book has a very strong sense of voice, because it's this 19-year-old who's like, hey, we got tricked by our teachers into enlisting in a thing, and it sucks.
Yeah, this blows.
It blows. It's MASH or Catch-22 are coming to mind, and also coming up in the chat when talking about like its tone. It's like, this is from 1930, but It has a tone you might associate with like later like Vietnam writing, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And the thing is that Vietnam writing's from the American perspective. This is from a German perspective on World War I. Something I keep thinking about while reading the book is like, oh, I can see how like just like this is 90 degrees away from Mein Kampf. Like you can see like how like this can get twisted into that very nationalist Hitler grievance that leads into World War II.
Interesting. I was trying not to use the last of the red tea, but there's really not enough left here. You know?
Should know. Oh, there's a rat. Sadly, the 1930s movie did not have rats the size of dogs, which the book does describe because the rats get so fat feasting on all the dead that are just in the trenches.
I can believe that after visiting Battery Park in New York City.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, those things were fucking, like, they were like 3 times the size of Barney.
Wow.
Like, it was unimaginable. I thought it was like raccoons that were moving. I was like, no, those are rats. Like, okay.
I've seen some rather large possums and armadillos, but not much in terms of rats. I would describe them as mice. I've seen small ones. I've never seen, like, I know rats are like, they're bigger, right? They're fatter.
Yeah. I was like, real long boys. Usually, like, I don't know, rat's body will be like the size of this kind of keyboard.
Okay.
Like, lengthwise, but like.
What up, Mask for Mask?
I don't know, man. Something about that park. And also how Manhattan was, like, built on trash. So they just like get fed. Howdy, partner. Yeah, city rats are very different, man.
City rats are different, eh?
They're fucking huge. These big dudes. Yeesh.
I'm just now remembering there's several doors. Oh man, there's some bullshit with the combination lock. We're gonna have to discern some notes, Jacob, at some point tonight. Just
We're
a
going
heads
to read
up.
in our video games.
Reading in our video games.
Those are two
I
different
do think this game does get World War I's just depressive mode across quite effectively.
Yeah.
Because I was
Just the
expecting
acting.
it to be like, since I was like, oh, it's a World War I horror game, I thought there might be some ghosts or something supernatural, some sort of zombie thing, who knows, you
Yeah.
know, like, oh, it's World War I and it's like a spooky horror thing. No, it is just World War I. Like, I don't
Oh, it's just the horrors of man.
You see these dudes I'm fighting? They're just dudes. Like, these aren't like mutants. These aren't zombies. These are just other soldiers I'm in this trench with, or in this fort, like having to knife and fight. There's like a Dark Souls roll you can do.
Dang.
Yeah, so imagine like Resident Evil, but as you can see, you have like a Dark Souls or a Souls-like endurance system going on.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to aim. The reloading actually feels very nice.
Yeah.
It's a good balance too of like the melee feeling like just as effective as the firing, since the arms are so like dated and old.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Come on, tree.
I don't have one on me now, but I have quite a few shovels in my item box, which I found funny, and like I was like, I accept this as like a silly video game byproduct of like needing a common item.
Yeah.
But then Paul, in All Quiet on the Western Front, there's like a 2-page passage where he goes off about how much shovels are so much better than bayonets for all kinds of shit on the battlefield, and how everyone has shovels. So I was like, oh wow, thank you, video games, you know.
Yeah, they did the research, you know?
Okay, there's a rat hole there.
When did this game come out? Because it's like more recent, right?
I believe it originally came out in, I can look up in a moment. I believe I'm playing a director's cut version that just got patched this year or last year though.
Okay. So I believe I've had it on my list, I just have not watched it.
And Master Mouse, my neighbor's cat left me a mouse which can befriend someone who's like me, not a big rat, but still.
Yeah, that's cute.
There's the Bunker/Bunker 2 that I think are World War I, or those games.
Sounds spooky.
See, sometimes you just one hit them too. I'm not quite sure how the damage works. Oh, but there's a big flamethrower guy. I'm just gonna hand cannon him.
Watched a stream of a new World War I Gallipoli game. The Caribou Trail included a boiling hardtack for dinner task. The art style is disconnected with the environment and not sure I'm interested. Interesting. Boiling hardtack for dinner. Oof. Yeah.
I'm just on fire. All right, dying.
Love the animation too in this game. How did you play? But it was interesting. ABGs.
Yeah, it's another in the vein of, you know, PlayStation 1 era aesthetics.
Hell yeah.
I was expecting the game to be smaller than it is, so I've been pleasantly surprised with like the amount of locations and the variations in map styles. It's way more of an adventure game than like maybe a Resident Evil, which is more of a single location thing, if that makes sense.
Oh, got you.
All right, so I need...
It's more like Resident Evil 4 where you go around a bunch of places.
Yeah. Like, I'm in this fort right now, and this is like the 4th location I think I've been in that's been a big map. I think maybe a PlayStation 1 game in like totality would be maybe 2 of the locations.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing.
Okay.
I'm not using the knife much, although it is good to have for rats. But yeah, see, I have 3 shovels with me.
Interesting.
Also, thank you.
Absolutely.
But so, All Quiet on the Western Front, Jacob, the book, is pretty much, it's like Generation Kill. It's hurry up and wait. It's Paul ambling about when there's nothing going on, but you can hear shelling and gunfire in the background. Like, that's just become the background noise of the battle of his life.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna bomb some rats. We got some pistol rounds, yeah.
We're gonna want to bomb some rats.
So typically he's just like standing out on the front lines, waiting around and just recounting to you in a diary style action, just like his thoughts and how he got here. The 30s movie just makes into a linear story quite effectively.
Interesting.
Like they're able to pretty successfully take just like the details that all the kids talk about from their civilian life and use it to rebuild their civilian life and start there.
Okay.
Because, like, the beginning of the book, Paul has a friend who, he's been shot in the leg, and they think he's going to survive, but then they check in on him. They're like, nope, we had to amputate that leg, but he's still got gangrene, and he's probably going to die. So anyone want his boots?
Fuck.
Yeah. And then from there, he thinks back to, like, you know, we were all talked into this by our teacher, and then he'll go for a few pages just talking about the events, that kind of a thing.
Yeah. Like, all the stuff leading up to that point.
But the 1930s movie really impressed me from the get-go because it starts with this exterior shot, this huge outside crowd doing a military parade in the small German town, just, you know, sending the boys off to war and celebrating that. And as the crane's like, you know, going over the whole crowd, it goes through a window and into a giant classroom where all the boys are seated with their teacher. And it maintains, like, it's a pretty steady wander. Like, you can tell they, like, you know, blasted a whole lot of light on the interior so that the exposure could be controlled.
Oh, yeah.
Those dudes in the boys in their school gear and the teacher in his professor's garb definitely melting under those lights.
And I thought, good God.
But just very technically impressive, and it like gets right into the teacher. Just it opens on the teacher giving him an ultra nationalistic, like, you boys should join the war effort, like, speech, where he's like, you know, I'm not saying you should do this, but I've heard other boys have been doing this in other classrooms, and I think my heart would fill with pride were that to happen, although I'm not telling you to vote one way or the other. Just touch it.
It just makes me think of, like, fucking Rob Schneider recently being like, yeah, we should have, like, mandatory.
Yeah.
It's like, shut up, Deuce Bigelow.
Oh, and one of the great things is, so they have an officer who's kind of a dick, and they're always talking about, like, why is he such a dick? He was pretty chill when he was the mailman. because he was the mailman in civilian life, and then he gets a bit of power, and ooh, what's this? Is just a general note? Yeah. And that impressive opening scene I'm telling you about, you see the mailman being nice there.
Dang.
So it works really well when, 30 minutes later in the movie, they're at boot camp and he shows up as a CO and he's just being a total dick to them.
God.
Which is like one of those things where in the book, it's one of the kids, one of the smarter dudes who's always going on like the intellectualized like understanding of what their oppression is and what they're going under. In the book, he just goes on a rant about like, well, yeah, they suck because of I forgot. I drained the wrong gas area, but that means I should just go to the other place. Okay.
This art direction is so cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. But it's just a really good understanding of adaptation because in the book, again, the kid, what I was telling about with the postman, he just rambles. You have a student explaining just like, well, this is why power does this to this dude and why he's acting this way now. Mm-hmm. The movie, it's just two separate scenes of showing you that character's transformation, but without saying a word, you're like, oh no, yeah. I get the power trip.
Yeah, the powers that be.
So just a lot of fundamentally like good understanding of converting telling into showing and how to keep it that strong.
Dang. This was an American version?
Yeah, it was American from 1930.
Dang.
I'm gonna reload the game just because I thought I was doing bad rambling there. But speaking of, the art direction, production design, the look of this game, the maps have been very good at getting you to really feel out what like a trench was, what like the No Man's Land was, just how kind of nihilistic this whole endeavor is in terms of like you gain a few meters and then you go to sleep for the night, you lose a few meters. Nobody wins anything. You lose the fort, you win the fort, you lose the fort, you win the fort. The fort I'm in right now, I believe this is like the third time it's exchanged hands, if I remember the chronology of events properly. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're gonna keep the knife, we're gonna keep the hand cannon, but I need a pistol for day use. Sadly though, I may have missed it because I've been quite exhausted lately. I was in and out. I've been doing editing. I filled the end of last week. I was just kind of burnt out. Mm-hmm. I didn't pay full attention. I missed if this was in the 1930s movie. One of my favorite scenes in the book is the gang is trying to cook a meal. They've been stationed out in this small town, and they're just there to babysit supplies, basically. It's an abandoned village. There's just a cache of materials that the army needs protected out there. So it's like, hey, go babysit this. You guys don't have to fight or anything. Just lay low and make sure no one takes our shit. Mm-hmm. And so they find like a nice house with a basement and a nice bed. And they like make the ultimate hangout spot in this basement. Right. And while they're doing this, they find some pigs.
Oh, interesting.
And they're like, oh, we can cook these. And they find some other good supplies around town. And it's my favorite scene in the book. They start cooking this meal, and because they're roasting a pig on a fireplace, like because of the smoke, mm-hmm. It alerts the French to their location, and the village starts getting shelled.
Damn.
Yeah. But they want to eat that pork, and also Paul, our protagonist, is making pancakes, which is his favorite, and he hasn't had pancakes in forever.
Paul, my boy. Yep. A little too excited.
And so there's this whole great scene where there's a firefight happening where artillery's blowing the shit out of this town, and they're just trying to cook their food and finish this meal and take it from the kitchen they're cooking at back into their little basement hovel. Yeah. It's fun. It's an interesting moment of levity. I didn't see that in the 1930s film, which I did not get to pay as much attention to the back half as I would have liked to.
Man. I was thinking how much that would suck.
No, yeah. So, like, One of my favorite bits that the 1930s film did do extremely well is there's a part where Paul's out there laying wire all by himself, and a bombardment starts, and trying to get back, he falls into a hole, like a shelled hole, and he's just hiding there hoping no one finds him.
Yeah.
And an enemy dude who gets shot falls in that hole as well, but the dude's not dead. And Paul's like, well, is he gonna kill me? Is he gonna make noise? Is he gonna get me spotted? I don't know, I can't, I have to stab him. And so he stabs him, and he's like, it's the moment Paul's like, man, I killed a guy. Like, I didn't know who you were, you didn't know who I was.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I've never seen a Frenchman since before this war started. I'd never met anyone who's French. You've probably never met anyone who's German. What the fuck are we doing out here? This sucks. Like, it's just, it hits them like that. And there's a real good rendition of that in the 1930s version. And again, through faces, you see so much just that you don't need told to you. Mm-hmm. In the same way you just see the postman acting a different way, and you don't need a character go on an extended rant about why power corrupts. You see the cost of taking a human life on Paul's face. Like, excellent acting on everyone's part in this 1930s one.
Yeah.
Oh, sometimes you'll kill the dude. I'm not doing good. There we go. Also, I was gonna say, you have your headphones on. Can you hear the gunshots? Because they make noises, all right.
The sound design is fucking incredible. I have it wrapped around my neck at the moment, but
let's blow up that mouse hole.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds great.
But like, I didn't encounter it here. But sometimes you'll kill some of these soldiers, and you'll find a photo on them. After you kill them, it's like, oh, they dropped something. Sometimes it's like, oh, they dropped health or they dropped ammo. Like, cool, you like useful items in the murder hobo sense. Yeah. But then sometimes you just pick up like they'll have
family heirloom.
Yeah, you're like, oh, they had a wife. Like, yeah. And that's exactly what happens after Paul stabs the guy I'm talking about in the trench, in the hole.
Yeah.
Is he finds a picture of the dude's wife and such, his wallet, his little ID card identifying his trade, which I forget what it was. Oh my God. That's not cool. Yeah, Ja, I do feel like a monster. That's something that I've been really impressed with CONSCRIPT that I was worried about going in, and that I guess I'm always like, I like the sound of a World War II game, but I'm afraid it's going to be too video gamey in the way that like, oh, it's fun to be in the trenches. Oh, it's fun to be like dying of dysentery and like having to like beat other dudes to death with shovels. You have to make your own, you know, food.
Yeah. But damn.
Like, I guess that's why I haven't touched Valiant Hearts, or of all the World War I games, I picked this one because like some of them looked a bit too cute or cartoony in ways where I was like, I don't know if that's the approach to material I'm looking for. I'm not looking for like a cozy World War I lesson.
Yeah.
I was even expecting this to still be like cartoony and like in some way have like ghouls or ghosts, but this is very come and see. I like it.
All right.
Yeah, see?
Damn. Cigarettes, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's the currency, which is another thing that comes up in All Quiet. Something really cool about both this and All Quiet 1930 is that they get across the sense of scale. of like going inside the trenches, like going underground, actually like into the ones that were like dug out for soldiers to sleep and hide in.
Oh, yeah.
There's a real good set in the 1930s movie where you can tell, like, they have the sound effects going off, like the shelling sound effects going off, and they're shaking the set. And it's like an underground set. It's like, you know, they're supposed to be underground, so like there's dirt all around them
like,
to like sell the effect. They have a light coming from the top, but yeah, so like they'll shake. So the actors are acting on a set that's being shaken while the shelling noises are going off.
That's
and it really just sells the atmosphere.
Man, I love stuff like that. It's all the little details.
Yeah, and you know the trenches they blew up were in a studio backlot. Like they did put all that dirt there and you know blow it up.
Hell yeah.
A lot of really good three panel like wides that do like a extreme background, middle ground, foreground, like 3 planes of action happening at the same time to like just establish and build new locations. Like when the kids are first enlisted, they get off on a train and there's this train station where like in the extreme foreground they're getting off the train.
Yeah.
And then the middle ground you see the troops like going through town in like a big formation. And then in the extreme background on the horizon you see shit blowing up.
Damn.
Yeah, a lot of that good shit.
Jari's asking, speaking of scale, what did you think of the miniatures?
I thought it was awesome.
Miniatures rules, what we think.
Yeah, also, I'm thinking about, because we watched Paths of Glory prior to this. Paths of Glory, I believe, is from the 50s, which is so a good 20 years later, because, you know, Kubrick does Paths of Glory in the 50s. I forget the name of the director for All Quiet in the 30s, but just like, what I'm trying to get at is the war scenes and the battlefield scenes in All Quiet look amazing still. Better than Paths of Glory, which you would think would maybe be a bit more impressive given the time scale difference.
The time scale, budget, whatever. I know, this looks cool.
Yeah, a lot of mice around. What am I doing? I need to go back downstairs. There's like a whole nother ladder area to go down. I gotta use this cross key. I gotta use this pronged key. I made the mistake of stopping in the middle of a location, so now all my short-term memory, like where was what on the map, it's just gone.
Oh, yep. 20 years of war.
Honestly, the only mark I really had, this isn't even really an issue, this is just like a, definitely in the subjective realm thing. It kind of weirded me out that they were all speaking English so clearly or crisply. Like, yes, I know I'm reading a German novel translated into English and that it's like an English-made Hollywood production, but even when reading the novel, I guess I just had like, this might just be my stereotypes or my prejudiced brain. At least like a German accent on what I was reading, I guess, or like more of a German like tone.
Yeah.
Not this like mid-Atlantic like news reporter clarity.
Gonna go see our boy.
Yeah. There's a bit of that.
Just a little bit, you see now. That's good tea.
And I do wonder, you know, again, how much the popularity of this book or its ability to get away with saying what it's saying is because it's not American troops saying stuff that can be read or seen as like anti-American. It's like, oh, see, they're German, so it's not. It's different.
Yeah, it's completely different. Yeah. Removed just enough.
Oh, what up, Kristen?
What up? Thanks for making it out, homie.
Yeah. Ooh, we're really in hell down here.
Yeah, happy Memorial Day for those who worship America. What was that? Was it Valkyrie? I think of like where it was like Tom Cruise starts speaking German and slowly was doing an English accent for the rest of the movie to be like, yeah, we're not going to have German this whole movie.
Was that Valkyrie? I never saw it, but that is the one where Tom Cruise plays the Nazi.
Yeah. So like it starts off with him like the first scene is like them speaking German and slowly just morphs into English. You're like, yeah, this is just going to be the rest of the movie.
Yeah, we didn't really, yeah.
Like we don't want to do it.
From the other side.
That's true, Master Mask. I can't tip my hat to you. We love it. I gotta find like headphones that'll work with the hat though, because like I both want to hear things and wear the big hat, but you know.
I can use the cross key under the bridge.
Von Stauffenberg.
He plays a real guy.
Yeah, it was like the actual. I forgot if it was called Valkyrie, but
It is. Isn't it just Operation Valkyrie?
Sounds about right. It sounds like it. But yeah, that's how I picture like All Quiet on the Western Front. But for you, it's just like it starts the journey. It's like, nah, we're just gonna go back to English. Like you'll understand.
I need them to have cartoon accents. I'm sorry. Like it's an episode of Animaniacs in my brain.
This is your boomer take. Like listen.
Listen. I can't process this seriously now.
Yeah, I'm like I can't understand.
All right, what we got here? Hey, buddy.
Buddy, you all right there? Look like you're freaking out there, huh, bud?
Oh, finally a map. I do like that there's dudes you don't have to kill because they're just so shell-shocked, you know?
Yeah, he's dealing with his own shit.
He's got a lot. He's
dealing with the perils of his own mind.
5943. Actually, Jacob, can you actually let's just punch that in the chat.
5943. And a son.
Oh, that is true. I'll keep that in mind.
Just in case. Put that in there. Got you. So I'll put it on here.
I think also, because I mentioned like, oh, it's got a sense of like irony to it that I'd expect from a 60s book. And I think it's getting away with it because they're German, it's not American, it's not making fun of America. But also, there's a bit where Paul's on the battlefield, it's getting bombarded, and he finds another like fellow 17-year-old, 18-year-old, and the dude has shat himself.
Whoa.
Yeah, and Paul's just like, hey man, yeah, it happens out here, it really sucks. This is like, none of us were raised to anticipate or expect this, like it's a very, like, I think even a 60s, like, Catch-22 or MASH style book would kind of laugh for a moment at, like, yeah, the dude shat himself, like, we're all shitting ourselves out here. It'd be a bit neurotic about it. In a way, this is just, like, no, man, this is a condition that sucks for all of us. Like, I'm not going to embarrass you, make fun of you, or even, like I'm going to reserve dignity for you. Like, you know what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see that at play in this book, and that's, like, something I walked away from it really liking is like, it's very clear this dude's like, this really sucks that it happened to me and no one else should have to go through this.
Yeah.
Again, the inverse of a Mein Kampf, like, this sucks that it happened to me, we need to do it harder.
We must all do it even
Yeah.
further. Yeah. Real loser brain.
Right.
I don't like loser brain.
It's like achingly humanist and I love it.
That sounds
I see why the Nazis hated it.
Man.
Goebbels wanted it banned and all that.
Can I say something really funny? So I traveled to Virginia for work and also went to DC. There is so much construction going on in DC for all the people around that, like, you can't see like anything. Reflecting pool completely covered and I don't even know what. Lights didn't even come on at the Lincoln Memorial until like way late. It was like pitch black whenever we were meandering around. You had to be like 4 blocks away from the White House. There's just like tons of stuff and construction in the way. It was really bad.
Just a cluster of everything.
Yeah, everything. It was fascinating.
Also, Mass, that's cool reading Grapes of Wrath to your parents. That's another great old 1930s movie. I think it's from, I don't think it's from 30. I think it's from like 31 or 33. But one of my favorite John Fords, and one of my favorite, like, old movies.
Mm-hmm. John Ford just does it, you know?
Goes to Tom Joad. All right, I'm making some kind of progress. I need some kind of lion key, which I don't remember or know about, but... Oh, I didn't go through that door.
Question door?
I didn't go over there.
Oh, what's over there? Wiener cut off road. You don't want to go down that road. Damn, mass for mass. The parts about pouring kerosene on the oranges and guarding the dumped potatoes and wheat being super relevant.
Yeah, so people can't take the food.
Nice. What a cool thing. What an awesome, cool thing for people to think to do, you know?
Okay, those are all locked. I need to go back up the stairs is what I need to do. Also, Jacob, I don't know if you noticed, but there's actually not a lot of combat in this game.
Yeah,
But it does. It's acute and sharp when it does happen. Like, you're pretty fragile despite your health bar being big.
Yeah.
Which adds to the tension to me, because like I think there's so much good mood and atmosphere in just exploring the game, and it also adds to the whole hurry up and waitness of it all. You know, like there's always like in the background some explosions or some gunfire, some mice, something to just keep you a little anxious.
Yeah. Mind Emblem.
And it's not trying to be like that in an elevated, horrific sense. It's more like, this is what the war was like.
Yeah.
All right, what was that code, gang?
5943.
Let's see if this is the right one. Hell yeah.
Oh, nice, Mac. We use it on a lot of movie sets. Hurry up and wait is definitely like the phrase. I'm assuming we also got it from the military because movies like to pretend we're military. Everyone likes to pretend they're military. Corporations.
Yeah,
like a battle.
in El Paso, I was around a lot of like people from Fort Bliss because you know military makes up a lot of the El Paso economy. So it was a phrase I was familiar with for a while.
Master, hurry up and wait is how to describe generalized anxiety. Absolutely. If you have a task later on in the day and you just like do nothing, you're like, no, I can't engage in anything else. I have a task 7 hours from now.
Yeah.
Like,
Time to scroll.
I must be ready. Yeah. I am incapable of doing literally anything else.
Ooh, there's a hole in the floor here. Interesting.
Yeah, Mask. Oh, and John Reed, military brat here that learned it from going to on-base medical. Interesting. Right. That sounds about right. Medical would have you wait.
Weird.
Oh my god, terrifying.
Yeah, it's like a maze.
I love the shadows being cast and everything. Ugh. Dang, that's cool, Mask. Spent so much time on base as a kid, but knowing our family was active at that point. A lot of things on base were just easier then. I mean, honestly, they might slowly make them a lot easier too. Seems like a lot of people currently in the administration are kind of dumb, so you never know.
A golden
I just want the cheap
ring.
groceries on base, man. Give me to the commissary. That good stuff. Also, it was also that I learned that like military bases don't use nickels, or they use nickels instead of pennies. Like there's no pennies on bases, and that was like the first place I heard
I
about
did not know about that.
Yeah, at least they did in like New York for sure. But I was like, that's really weird. Okay, it just makes things easier. I'm like, I guess.
The military base in El Paso, well, there's the Post Exchange, which I'd get like the gaming consoles and stuff there because no tax.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, making big purchases. My grandpa would always take us on the Post Exchange for that specific reason.
That's why a lot of people living in Massachusetts would come into New Hampshire. Used to make big purchases from New Hampshire.
The bowling alley was, the arcade on base was always good too. That's where they'd have the good fighting games.
Hell yeah.
And the most up-to-date DDR machines too.
Fast, yeah. I tried telling my friend she benefits from socialism in the form of exchanges and commissaries, and she got mad. That's funny. Right, and I would imagine that like they would do a decent job with the arcades because they do have to like entertain everyone. It's like, man.
Oh, put your headphones on.
Yeah.
So sometimes this happens where the dude's just on the floor. He kind of quieted up, but he would like they make noises and they just whine. They just whine. You just need to do them in.
Damn.
Because they're making too much noise. All right, I'm wasting some valuable ammo on these guys. I should not be, but I can't help it. All right. Okay. I am so underfunded, under prepared for this. I'm under equipped.
Whoa.
Is there an explosive barrel around? I don't see one.
Okay.
Oh, cigarettes, eh? Ow. All right, I think I'm good though. I think I got all the little valve handles. Let's see. Oh shit. Oh shit. Locked from the other side.
Did I mention to y'all the person in charge of the You Hot Young Sailor Twinks have sex with sailors to prove they're gay and we will reward you, but kick them out was in Newport, Rhode Island, and FDR greenlit it? Man, that is one of my absolute favorite history stories is, is that story. They knew about the op, but not FDR's involvement.
Wait, so like they did like cruising stings in the military?
Yes, there was some dude in the Navy, I forget his name, but like he specifically was like, I'm telling you, it was his kink. It was just like he wanted to get straight guys to go and like, I want you to go sleep with these guys at these gay bathhouses and then write a report about it. Well, just write a very like thorough report about it. So then like I had to go in court and read it out loud. Absolutely insane. I'm trying to think of like where I heard about it. I think it was from the podcast The Dollop. Assuming like some history bits about it. But great times.
More time for Warhammer 40k.
Yeah. Jerry, it would make a hot graphic novel. Someone finding their sexuality just like, sir, reporting for duty. I need you to go fuck these men in this bathhouse.
I mean, just like cruising without the murder, yeah.
Yeah, so get in there.
Locked from the other side. Okay, well, how do I get to that other side?
Now that's a heated rivalry I would like to watch. You know? What would you do for your country? Well, I love my country, sir. Well, I need you to go into this bathhouse because you love your country. Yeah, damn ass. This thing writes itself. All right, we're gonna start writing this. The gay bathhouse.
All right, yeah, Jacob,
Newport
pop open the Word document and just start typing it here live on stream. Metal door. Where do I get this lion key? What am I doing? You can sell the missing metals. You have a sphere indent. Half of the stone emblem. I need the other half. I need a functional gas mask, and I just don't have that right now. I also need, there's a lot of rats here is the thing.
Gotta give that Sir Sandwich. Ooh, there is an issue title.
Wait, what?
Yeah, what, Charlie? Sir Sandwich?
Locked drawer, another line emblem, another Pidgeot insignia, another line emblem. Oh dang, that didn't heal my condition though. My affliction.
Affliction.
Alright, hard reset. What am I doing here? What key items do I have? Let's see. I sure have a lot of chemical fluid and a lot of fuel. Damn. Okay, so I have the emblem, half of it. That's not much to go off of. Oh, my running legs, my torch. What's Jaw saying?
Sir Sandwich is when you start and begin a sentence with Sir. Here our protagonist starts and ends his evening with two different NCOs. I love that. I saw some pics out of a Memorial Day weekend celebration in one of the big ports, I think San Diego. A series of creepy pics of kids being taught to hold rifles and ship weapons by sailors and Marines. So it's a great time.
What? A United States government institution being creepy with children? Say it ain't so.
Sir, yes, sir. We love that sandwich. Sir Sandwich.
Sir, the children, sir. I will take the grenade and the firebomb with me. Why shouldn't I? a shovel. Yeah, my ammo's looking pretty dire, gang.
We can have that.
There is a scene I want to make sure I talk a little bit about with All Quiet on the Western Front that I did not talk about in like a whole grand summary of the prior 6 nights or so. And that's the sex scene, Jacob.
Whoa.
Now, when you think of war book, depressing, sex, you think of something maybe violent or scary or a downer or cynical. Maybe? I don't know. What comes to mind when you think of that string of things together?
Makes me think of that. What the fuck was the name? The band Say Anything. They have their song about having sex during the Holocaust. That's really what it makes me think of immediately.
Grim.
Yeah, very grim. Not something you really want to be a part of, nor is it sexy.
Oh, what's up, Captain Quasar?
Sir, the children, sir. No, Matt. Kirsten Dickers, no.
Yeah, I actually don't know what the Memorial Day protocol is to living vets like it's Veterans Day.
Yeah, like it's, you know. I feel like, I guess you're just supposed to be like, glad they didn't get you. Like, you know, like, soon we'll be celebrating you.
Captain Quasar, it is kind of interesting coming out of El Paso and seeing what does and doesn't hold over as far as like fealty to the nationalism or the jingoism of the troops goes. I legit don't know what I'm doing in this location anymore. I have like to get past these metal boards somehow. I'm gonna go talk to the shopkeeper. I need to figure out, I need a fresh gas mask. Also, I have mustard gas poisoning. I should really get that out of my veins.
Go, go. Really used to bother my siblings. Now the older one would just prefer not to be thanked for participating in imperial bullshit ever. Used to piss off my family and their friends. That's so funny. I've eaten freedom fries and you can't take my patriotism from me. You can't do it.
What is the temperature on nationalism these days? Anyways, I feel like they're doing Halo supercuts on Twitter. I don't feel like morale is particularly in a bright spot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I still need to go through this door down here. I'll do that after picking this lock. But anyways, one of my favorite parts of All Quiet on the Western Front, Jacob, is at one point Paul goes to this hospital. He fakes an injury to go chill at a hospital with a friend. And there's a slightly older dude who he has shell shock and PTSD. Like, this dude's basically been licensed, like he suffered a war injury that's like if something like gets broken or if he fires off or just like throws something across the room, he's just excused for it. They're like, oh yeah, like you have PTSD, like you can't control when you fire off like that. There's an instance pretty early on where Paul, like when he's angry, he like throws something across the room, smashes a vase, if I recall. And so the MPs are like, well, what happened here? Why did so-and-so do this? And the dude who has the pass is just like, oh, that was me. He just does that for people, like just because he can, like he's like, might as well. It's a cool little bit near the end of the book where there's like an older person like reciprocating like an empathy in a way that like none of the teachers and stuff earlier in the book did, you know? Like Paul's been put on by so many old people who are like, you know, you're a coward if you don't go fight for your country, like you should be honored to be in the war, yada yada. Mm-hmm. He has a teacher, hey, another German medal. What are these fucking medals for?
What do we do with these German medals? Give it to someone else? Oh, maybe those crazy people.
Well, I mean, I think I just sell them to the shopkeeper for cigarettes. But yeah, that sense of like friendship among dudes in the lower ranks. There's a whole little rhyme where it's like give them all the same food and all the same pay, and the war would be done over in a day. Like if you paid the generals as good as you treated the dudes in the trenches.
Oh, totally.
But anyways, in this hospital, in this stint, there's a guy whose wife is going to visit him, and he hasn't seen his wife in like 2 years since he's been taken to the front line. His wife has had their child since then. He's never met his child.
Yeah. I don't know this kid.
Let's get down this way. I didn't explore down here at all. And so his wife comes and visits. And it's the first time this dude's seen his child, and everybody's just like kind of like they're just like happy for the dude to get to see his child for the first time, and his wife who he hasn't seen since he left the front line. Now keep in mind these are all like 18, 19-year-olds. They all know this dude wants to bang his wife. It's been 2 years, like they've all been living through World War I. It's awful. And so what they do is they station dudes on lookout for the nurses. And they kind of like, you know, they babysit his kid for him, they put a little sheet up, and they let him have sex with his wife there in the hospital, and they just make sure no one comes for him.
Damn.
And then afterwards, you know, they're all celebrating and just like to the mother, and like, you know, the baby's being taken care of, and it's just like it's a really warm scene. I was like very surprised at that in the middle of all this.
Yeah. Like, all right.
I could have swore there was like a rat hole to blow up in that corner, but it appears not.
Mass, that's community right there.
That is community, yeah.
I mean, truly. So, man, there's one thing people like to do is fuck. There's apparently a lot of us on this planet.
There's apparently a lot of people on this planet, and I have no idea how we got here, you know?
Yeah. But I know how we're gonna get off. And I kept trying to find... God. Yeah, Kirsten. I kept trying to come up with some dumb joke about like All Quiet on the Western Front and why I'm wearing a cowboy hat, but it's just like not coming. But that's like me misinterpreting All Quiet on the Western Front. Like,
right.
Well, howdy, partner.
I want to say, I didn't avoid the book, but I feel like I just deprioritized it because I assumed it was just like, I don't know, when I think of like a 1930s war novel, I guess I've just heard in like a vague abstract sense why it's good, or that it's a thing that is good.
Yeah.
I've never heard in specific what's good about it, and I think it's sometimes, I forgot until I looked at the Wikipedia summary, because somebody was like, isn't All Quiet on the Western Front about World War I? I forgot it was a World War I book, because I kind of like, I lump it in with like a lot of mid-century World War II fiction, is the thing. And you know, some of that you get something like Patton or Battle of the Bulge as far as like mid-century World War II crank Hollywood cinema is. And it is conservative, and it is kind of like a greatest generation glamorizing thing. So I guess I just always assumed All Quiet on the Western Front was in that vein. So when I pick it up and it's like a 19-year-old being like, our teachers fucking lied to us and this sucks, but you know what?
Yeah, like fucking A.
Our officers suck, but we're not gonna allow this to happen to anyone else. I'm gonna give these Russian cigarettes. That's also another great passage. He's at he's shipped out to a prisoner of war camp that's looking over some Russians. And there's an interesting passage where he talks about the Russians are so broken in morale they're not even masturbating anymore. Which, again, without any sense of like ironic distancing or like death to dignity, like he's just like, no, yeah, like you can tell their morale shot if they're not even doing that.
Yeah, like damn. Kirsten Tinkers. No idea how we got here. Fucking. I know how we're gonna get off. Oh, it was such a good one. What up, L man? Appreciate it.
Howdy,
partner.
Elman. Let me see if this center cell has any way of getting into it, because I couldn't figure that shit out. I need the other half of that emblem. That opens up this bottom space. Yeah, I'm absolutely stumped by this fortress right now. This fortress is vanquishing me.
Do not vanquish me, fortress.
I take it the Netflix adaptation didn't have the sex scene of All Quiet? I was not expecting the 1930s one to have it.
They just go for it, man. They went hog wild before that code came up. Jari, I heard terrible stats from Ukraine. 3 times as many Russians have died in Ukraine as Americans did in all of World War II.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ, more of them die per month from the Afghanistan war.
That's dreadful.
That is an insane amount of people. It's just a fucking meat grinder. Also, war is especially scary now that we're like drones and shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
especially because it is much more a tech war. Like,
yeah.
Again, with Baudrillard and the Gulf War does not exist. Like, it's a management of stats now.
Yeah. Dude, and how Ukraine's gamified that, like, if you get more kills, you get better equipment, and people can, like, donate money to, like, better, like, drone teams, depending on how many kills they've gotten or whatever.
Man.
Yeah, it is absolutely insane how they've done that level of, like, dehumanization. Granted, Russia should not be over there. Let's be real. Slavic Ukraine. But war is bad in general. I think most people can kind of be down with that, I suppose.
That does remind me of that sense of scale. I got very frustrated a while back with a bit of a libbed up friend who... I get what they were trying to say when they were trying to get across this sense of like, oh, but we live in the most peaceful time ever now. And it's like, no, it's been like highly it's like, it's been highly industrified and turned into like a conveyor belt of just like routine.
Yeah.
You just don't see the violence as much now. It's not that we're more or less civilized. Like,
yeah.
It's a very end of history thinking. I don't know, this is something I noticed before this particular person stopped talking to me in general, is they purported modern warfare, killed an enemy knight with only the knife. Technically it was a shovel, but okay.
All right.
Before I deleted my account at Babyland, a common liberal narrative I started to see about recent American history is that the reason people went reactionary with Trump and all that is because they just like got bored. Like the economy was too good, and people were too bored, and there were just like resentments all over.
Yeah, they just need something different.
And it just seems like such a conscious. This is kind of coming from like the abundance bro block of things from what I remember, but it seems like a conscious sidestepping of like the liberal democratic wing's part in like stepping away from labor and alienating a lot of like the working class and the part that played in bringing a rise to Donald Trump.
No, it's certainly
like just completely devoid of sort of any real understanding of the last 70 years of American history.
Just like the classic, like the snowflake does not blame himself for the avalanche.
Raindrop doesn't feel responsible for the flood.
Yeah. You're just like, no, but I'm like different, yo. I get it. I also try not to do bad things.
Are you emotionally distanced enough with the bombing? Drones are fucked. That's right, mask for mask.
They are. Will say that it was really cool when they blew up that one big ship.
Okay, so this reminds me of something too. So like, what was the name of that movie? Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die?
Yeah.
Good Luck, Don't Die, Have Fun. I think tonally it was very bizarre to me in the way that it's trying to be a fun sci-fi romp, but I think we're just like at a point with our material reality where the kind of sci-fi romp it wants to be with drones and AI and that kind of stuff, kind of leaves it feeling, I don't want to say distasteful. It wasn't like an offensive movie, but like just kind of underwhelming. I guess it's like trying to sell Back to the Future in a reality where time travel is just regular occurrence, if that makes sense.
Yeah, totally. It's like we're already
maybe 15 years ago, if it was like, oh, this movie's about an AI overrunning the world and like we're time traveling to stop it, like cool. But like
too on the nose for like, well, yeah.
It's not even on the. I guess it's just the way it tries to like depict AI as like a wishy-washy device. It's like, well, we know it works in a more practical or tangible way than that, as far as like the evil side of it goes.
Yeah, like it is pretty easy to actually be like, well, these are like the things that it's bad for, very clearly. Let's see, Jari. Regarding drones, Putin has reduced the drone pilot competitions to 7 years old. Children are recruited to assemble drone weapons and they begin flying combat in 9th grade.
Brutal.
Damn, dude, yeah. Speedrunning Ender's Game.
Yeah, at last, we've recreated the famous game from Ender's Game.
Yeah, exactly. You're just like, excellent. The please don't build that machine.
We built the please don't build that machine, guys. It's awesome.
It's so cool.
All right, so there's nothing over there. Can I just... The only thing I can think of is this gas room where I didn't... But I don't have like a gas mask. Screw it. We're gonna risk it all. Jacob. We might suffocate to death.
We're gonna do it all for the nookie, folks.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Please don't build that machine. Please don't build that machine. Like, but guys, it'll give us infinite power potentially.
Oh shit, what's the locker combo? Damn, no, that's way too gas heavy.
Ooh. What? The nookie. Stick it up, yeah! Listen, Fred Durst, you silly boy, you. Brought to you by the makers of the Torment Nexus. The proud makers of the Torment Nexus, please. Also, I'm still getting tons of ads for, like, gambling for everything. Everything is gambling now.
Yeah, dude.
Like, everywhere.
Is this the right order for these notes? Yeah, damn. Okay, I need... to figure out that combination.
Cannot stand the gambling. It's literally fucking everywhere. Jari turns spotlight to mask. Have you been or are now a member of the Formic Party? Bum, bum. Intense.
Unless the generator turns that. Can I switch generators? Let's go see, I guess. I also am madly dying and need some kind of disinfectant. Oh no, the rats, not the rats.
The rats are not helping with the fact of needing disinfectant.
Yeah, I'm so fucking dead.
Oh, thank God, you somehow got ahead of them.
I'm gonna see if I can take the spark plug out of one generator and put it in the other.
Yeah.
I do like the rat animation.
Oh yeah. I got real excited to post this.
But yeah, I bring up Good Luck Don't Die for obviously because of the drone integration stuff.
Yeah, right.
Cool, I can just swap spark plugs. Let's do it.
Nice.
I also feel like that should have just been a regular mid-budget studio release, not a distributed like festival thing. I was kind of surprised.
Yeah, a self-created thing.
But that's because we're in a dire state of creation for folks.
Dude, everything is done overseas too. Like every movie is being shot overseas. Also, I found a repack of Spec Ops: The Line that I threw in the video juegos on Discord. So if anyone wants Spec Ops: The Line for free on their computer, there's a link. Goodness people. Oh, same mask, hearing good things about boosters. I meant to see it this weekend.
I still need to see Obsession and Booster. And
Yeah.
Booster just came out, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can figure out this combination lock.
Yeah, I love boosters. Looks like so much fun. I'm so very excited for it. Loved Obsession. A bit different than I was expecting, but not in a bad way necessarily.
Yeah, I've heard a lot positive from Obsession.
I'm also just like, I don't get scared by horror movies, so it is very hard for me to judge like what is scary.
Ooh,
So I go with my girlfriend and she'll have it's a gauge of reactions typically. I don't know how the general public is feeling about it.
Yeah, movies aren't scary, but like they can conceptually be interesting with what they're doing with like the terror.
Oh no, she gets scared by horror movies. It's the wildest thing. I'm just like, that was not scary at all. Except that jump scare, what was it? Mulholland Drive yesterday.
Woo! Oh yeah, that's scary.
Oh
for sure.
god, that was spooky.
Don't go behind the diner, y'all.
Yeah, don't ever.
Yeah, Jacob saw Mulholland Drive at the Paramount Theater, which sounds like an amazing experience.
Yeah, my first time too, you know? Highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. It's a wild movie. Full of gorgeous people.
2026 Misery.
You know, yes and no. It's definitely got some Misery vibes. It's got a little bit of vibe of like Get Out, honestly. Like Get Out and Hereditary made horrific love to one another.
What's Widow's Bay?
Ooh, been watching. Yeah, not familiar with Widow's Bay. Tell me about that spooky stuff though. Oh, L-Man watched Mando and Grogu last night. 6.5 out of 10. I don't regret the $8 in 2 hours, but the writing was lame. L-Man, did that feel
I'm
like...
so checked out of The Mandalorian.
Yeah, but I am curious, like, did it feel like it was like episodes of a TV show that they just pushed together into
Yeah,
a movie?
because that's what
Or did
the
it feel
animated
separate?
Clone Wars movie was, definitely. It was just 3 episodes of that cartoon stitched into 90 minutes.
Yeah.
They had so much goodwill before they blew it up with the Boba Fett show.
Dude, they effed themselves so badly. So much so that, like, people suddenly understood marketing. Like, suddenly they were like, oh, wow, you marketed this badly and, like, did this poorly. Like, there was a poor plan in place, if any. Ooh, I do agree with that, L-Man. Big
What's
ups
L-Man saying?
Big ups for me for puppets doing puppet stuff. I love puppets in anything. Practical puppets in a movie, I'm about it.
Oh man, what are these codes?
Puppets doing puppet things.
Was there a document that explained this stuff? I don't remember. I remember last stream saying like, okay, I'll have to note that, and then I never actually utilized it, but I don't remember what file it was in. I wish these had like a location sorting feature.
Oh, your system. Oh, dang, it was Brian Henson. Hell yeah. Love Brian Henson. Love the Hensons, really. All Hensons are good in my book.
It's not the Mother's Journal.
And Connor Ratliff is in it, and also I live on a New England island. Nice. Don't watch the series, but it did feel like action figures being mashed together. Yeah, that's what I feel like a lot of Star Wars is nowadays. It's just watching Dave Filoni have fun with his toys.
That's definitely what Clone Wars was,
He's
too.
just like, I'm the most special boy.
I'm sorry, I got
Daddy
4
said I
seasons
get
into
to
Clone
keep the
Wars
Star
and it
Wars.
wasn't sticking with me, and I think that's way too long for a series to get good.
Yeah, dude, 4 seasons? What? Like, I don't know. I haven't watched it, but I'm
It's not even that it's like a cartoon. Like, I love the Venture Bros.
Yeah.
I love The Simpsons.
See, I love the Andor stuff because Andor was like, finally, we're in a galaxy far, far away and nowhere near the same 9 people we always follow
Yeah,
all
exactly.
the time.
No
fucking
Jedi.
always. Yeah, it's just
No
it's like,
Force.
get away from me. I don't care. I want to hear about people like making sandwiches, you know? Like, what is the banh mi of Star Wars? And show me how we make it and where they make it. Like, show me cool mundane
The type of fantasy that the Star Wars universe operates onto is like, you want to see like, how can me, a real guy, exist in a fun way in this universe? And so
Yes.
there's a romance to Cassian Andor of like, oh yeah, you don't need to be special or chosen by blood to like do something effective in this universe.
Right, like I was talking
Which is why so many people are like, oh yeah, this speaks to me as like political resistance.
Yeah. Man, also, I really, speaking of Star Wars stuff, I'm not normally excited about it, but I am very excited for like the new racing Star Wars game that's coming out. It's like a pod racer game.
I typically don't like I'm not even typically aware up to date on Star Wars stuff, but usually after the fact, if I'm like that, like, yeah, I'll fly an X-Wing, that looks cool. Like, there's that VR X-Wing game, that looks pretty fun.
Yeah, and it was.
It's
super
less
fun.
about like being hyped or like I need to day one anything Star Wars, but like every now and then
Yeah.
I'll just look and be like, oh, there's a new pod racing thing. How fun does it look?
It looks super fun. Looks super fun. And it's all anyone's really wanted for years. It's like, we just want more pod racing. Pod racing is a good time. People love that shit.
Say what you want about episode 1. The pod racing sequence, like it may be the best sound editing in a movie like ever. Honestly,
It's so cool.
If you're going purely by sound editing principle and just like technical proficiency in design, that pod racing scene
It's so fucking
may
good.
be the best thing ever.
It's so well done. Now this is pod racing versus now this ain't pod racing.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything to give me a heads up on what any of this shit is.
Yeah, it's Jujarri. Oh, it's not just pod racing? Fuck yeah, different types of vehicles. I want speeder bikes. Those were really cool to me. I want other people doing speeder bikes, not just like space cops, you know?
I'm pretty sure I used that 1996 already. Yeah, I know, that's not that. I don't know why I'm still trying it.
Right.
I'm so lost in what I'm supposed to be doing this session.
Oh, that would.
But there's like there's 3 combination locks here. I have no idea what the clues are. Don't have anything for the door. There's this pigeon door. There's this lion door. I need a lion key that I just don't have. Lion key.
Give us the lion key.
Is there something I missed over this way that I can go back to? Maybe. There's a rat hole over this way I can probably bomb or grenade as well.
What did you call me?
A rat hole?
Whoa.
That's right, you rat hole.
Whoa. That's a pretty good one, though. Start calling people rat holes.
I'm just walking around with mustard gas in my lungs, 2 bars of health, too many rats.
low-key chill spot to bleed out to.
Yeah.
You know, just like,
If I die in this fort, cool.
it's whatever.
I'll make a beautiful body.
Hope there isn't the floating Vespas from Book of Boba Fett. So dumb. That shit, yeah. Book of Boba Fett was so stupid.
I'm being an ethical crime lord.
Only good thing that they did was like steal Patton Oswalt's introduction for him. Like that was it. That was a great.
I don't even remember what you're talking about.
Patton Oswalt years ago had a bit in Parks and Recreation.
Yeah, where he does like the big fanboy rant.
Yeah, he just talks about how Boba Fett would come back out of the sand and stuff like that. I was like, all right, fun. And then they did it. I was like, that's, you know, cute.
I think that's from like an extended universe book or something.
Oh, man, I hope so.
Because Boba Fett has way too many fans.
Yeah, I'm gonna be an ethical crime lord. Dude, exactly. Like, the whole thing is like, dude, Boba Fett is a bounty hunter. Go bounty hunt. That would have been cool. And really easy.
Like, chase dudes down. Is this a hole I can go in?
that's
Oh, shit.
Said they're like this cool dude with a cool mat. It's like this.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Yeah. Man, I've just been walking around like a tool.
Whoa. Look at that. Torch battery. All right.
No, I don't need it yet. Where am I? Where am I?
What's
What am I
going on
doing?
here?
Who am I?
Who am I? Who are these people? What are you doing in my bathroom? Oh, there is a very 9/11 coded moment where Siggy Weaver tells Mando, the New Republic intelligence has been cultivating the Hutts as a useful source for years. Difficult not to have flashbacks to CIA training certain people. That's so funny.
Dog tag.
What do you mean?
Gerard Albert. 44. Okay, this is probably codes for the things I was just looking at. Yeah.
Yeah. Dog.
Man, again, just every time. It's like,
Yeah.
right, I'm killing dudes.
Yeah. Murder that boy.
Oh man, I need to get my sickness healed. I'm down with it.
Ruh-roh. I want that.
Oh, what's L-Man saying? That's a big message.
Oh yeah, there was a thing about Sigourney Weaver saying, Mando, the New Republic intelligence has been cultivating the Hutts as a useful source for years. Just relating it to some CIA things like, nah, they wouldn't do anything like that. That's crazy.
That's something I remember about Clone Wars too, is it tried to like paint like it was still very much pro-war imperial apparatus in the sense of like we just need the right operators. We just need the Jedi in place, you know?
Yeah. That'll fix the problem.
The clones are complicated. Like, nah, I don't know if this is the right implementation of this sci-fi device.
Yeah, I'm like not sure they are, homie. Endor was an inside job. Yeah, you know.
Alright, I got that mouse hole. I just really need some health. I just really need to find a health pack. Somebody just give me a heal.
Heal me.
Any of these a save room? Cool. Crystals. Also crystals, eh?
Nice, alright.
Cool. Yeah, just extended save room area. Let's see if we can get some healing. That's something I keep forgetting too, is like I'm in dire health right now, but I can just buy healing items from the shop.
It's like, no. Gotta do it yourself, you know? I mean, big.
Gotta be a big strong man. So I have a lot of gun parts, a lot of fuel. Anything I can sell down here. It's the save thing. What do I have ammo-wise around here? Nice. Oh yeah, that's like a lot of cigarettes. Let's go for it.
Hell yeah.
Stranger. I can't combine it with any of the necklaces, so I'm like, sure. Keeping the dog tag, because that's crucial. Oh shit, damn, I got a lot of cigarettes now.
Hell yeah, sell them cigs.
There's a hunting shotgun. I'm gonna get some gunpowder, but first... Yes. This dog collar's 1,000 cigarettes, but it also keeps rats away from you. Which I think is pretty cool.
Kind of kinky too, I like it. Back. Wheel.
Yeah. Honestly, it is getting about break time, so I might throw that up in a moment here after buying a few things from the shop.
Be right back, folks. See you soon, partners.
We're gonna do some alchemy real quick, folks. We're gonna mix a bunch of gunpowders. Because I need ammo. Oh man, I got a lot of chemical fluid too. Alright. Rifle rounds, I don't need. So I don't need to mix B with chemical fluid. Chemical fluid with C, shotgun shells. I would like some shotgun shells. Pistol rounds with A. Okay, you know what? Yeah. We're gonna make some pistol and shotgun shells. All right, that's put me at ease. Maybe I can sell this missing metal too. Should I have mixed those two C's? No, we're fine. It'll be fine, relax. All right, let me see if I can sell this thing really quick. Oh yeah. All right, let's upgrade our guns a bit, gang. I haven't had these equipped. Can I upgrade the capacity again? I can. And we just got 20 more bullets for free. Perfect. Fully upgraded that pistol. Nice. All right, let's see what we can do with our shotgun. Oh, I shouldn't have reloaded the shotgun because, yeah, capacity. Oh, well, I couldn't upgrade capacity anyways. All right, one more inventory sweep, and then I'll probably save and hit that break button, gang, so prepare yourselves. Let's see if I can upgrade the hand cannon at all with those three. I can. But I don't want to. If I could capacity upgrade, I'd go for it, but alas, no. I'm gonna leave the bullets here because I don't really want to waste that ammo. Okay, I think this will be the loadout I hit break button with. Because it seems from here I just have to fight my way out of this basement and then use the dog tag codes on those lockers. And then from there, maybe I'll make some sense of this stuff. It's slowly all coming back to me. But let's save. All right, real quick, I'm just gonna see what the chat has to say before taking off here. Okay, I just need to get that thing in from Elman about the New Republic. That's pretty funny. All right, we're gonna take a break, stand up, stretch, rehydrate yourselves, be nice to your skeletons, smoke them if you got them. We'll be back shortly. Jacob will return to us, and we'll keep cracking open this fortress. See y'all soon. All right, and we are back. Oh, you know what? The camera angle is a little messy.
Oh, you're not here.
You can, oh no, you can see the living room.
We don't have a living room. We're too poor. We just have a hovel right here. This is us. This is all we have. Whew, that was close. Pretty soon they would have found out we had an apartment.
What up, gnarly? Jacob, something I considered, but I wasn't sure because there's story stuff that happens in this game. Maybe we'll do this when we're on our Medal of Honor B-sides, is just playing the 1930 movie on stream, because it's in public domain. It's up on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
This dungeon is bigger than I was expecting, and also I forgot a lot of it, so I've been playing kind of slow. But I was expecting maybe a bit too much story stuff tonight, so I didn't want to like bog that down with a movie as well, you know?
Gotcha, yeah. No, that makes sense.
But while we're doing Medal of Honor, it might be a fun thing to visit and watch on stream, especially because, again, I've been kind of burnt out this weekend from a lot of just editing, juggling, and other stuff, but I didn't really pay as much attention to the back half as I wish I did.
Yeah.
But I slept a lot today, and the loops here are really reinvigorating my mind.
Yeah. Gnarly. Good evening, Brokies. What up, fellow Brokies? Techno Brokies.
Techno Brokies. Dugout bunker. Yeah, a basement would be pretty choice. That's when we moved to Indiana.
Dude, for real. Streaming from a basement in Indiana.
You know, there's tornadoes out there. You got to be down deep.
That's true. And you can actually, like, dig.
My bad, that was a typo. Cool projector lighting. Fellow Brokies.
Love it. Like, either way, it's great.
See, the thing is, this is
Brokey baddies.
It's only a 1080p projector.
Only.
Only.
Because we couldn't spend the literal $2,000 for a 4K projector.
Yeah, 4K projectors were pretty ridiculously priced. I don't know what they're at right now. I haven't looked.
There's like one I keep my eye on that's $1,000. I'm like, one day you're gonna go down. Or I'm gonna find a used one that is like a reasonable
Oh
price.
shit.
Oh damn.
Buddy, I just upgraded my shotgun, made a bunch of ammo. I am in prime killing mode.
Yeah. I will say though,
1080p in this economy?
Truly.
We should get a mini DV camera and do the stream at 1080i, just so that we can get the vertical interlacing.
Actually. I think I actually do have like a high 8 camera we could probably
I was about to say, that's people's nostalgia by this point anyways.
Yeah, dude, like a vertical camera that's just us, but it's like high 8 shit. They're pretty tight. You're pretty tight.
Also, though, Jacob, I noticed you did the decomp Spec Ops The Line link in the Discord, and I've been thinking a lot about, like, the part that really stuck with me in that game was... Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, God. Oh.
Yeah.
Who is it, Barney?
Barney, what's going on?
Who is it? The monsters. It's two people?
Gasp.
We can't have that.
Fearsome.
We can't have that.
Nice.
Man, I love 4-3. Like, I'm a 4-3 slut.
I've been meaning to rewatch Toby Hooper's Salem's Lot TV miniseries for that exact reason.
Ooh, interesting.
Because he didn't know how to shoot for TV when he was making that, and he didn't try to. And I give that adaptation a bit of shit because some of my favorite stuff in the book is just not done in it in a way that I like. Mm-hmm. But it is, especially for a 1970s TV movie, extremely well made.
Hell yeah.
Oh, what is this? What is this?
Obsession was 4-3, which I appreciate.
Nice. I love when movies do that.
I do too. I think you get a little bit more, like, I like the framing that it gives you. It's like, it can be a little bit more claustrophobic, but I feel like it's a little more personal.
I've been listening to the Just King Things bonus-odes where they talk about the film adaptations of Stephen King works. And that's one of the funny things about the It TV series from the 90s is they were shooting that box ratio. And they have an ensemble cast of like 7 kids. It is very hard to get all those kids in a box frame.
Yeah. Hey, Steven Spielberg was great at that.
That movie does do some interesting stuff I want to check out with like the Panaglide. Again, it's a TV movie. It has to do things to Iranian broadcast standards, but it is interesting how Stephen King mini-series really push TV as a form in like the early 90s with It and The Stand. Like, there's something interesting to the technology and format and place of Stephen King adaptations. It's not that they're like high watermark cutting edge points, but like there's like a standardization of technology going into them that I find interesting.
Yeah.
Like they're kind of the watermark for like what the prestige format of the era is trying to do. I think about this even in the early days of Hulu, like 11/22/63 was one of their early series that they made as an original.
Yeah. Man, the first is, God, that was college.
CBS has the Stand miniseries, which is bad, but I mean, it is a shiny. And it has a Skarsgård playing Flag, which is cool, although he's way too serious.
We love a Skarsgård, don't we, folks? So one of my coworkers got me a little point-and-shoot camera.
Nice.
I think it's so much fun. Like USB-C charge, but shoots at like barely 1080. It's awful.
I was about to say, what resolution does it shoot at? What's its like image quality? I love how I just found hell.
Yeah.
By the way, we're in hell. Got it.
Ooh.
Yeah, these flamethrower guys are terrifying.
God, those things are really cool though.
It is pretty neat how you have to strategically dodge them. There's something very original Metal Gear about this.
Yeah. Nice.
And again, the language of video games, just here we are still playing adventure, you know? Top down, going through a dungeon, avoiding dragons.
Listen, we gotta avoid dragons. We gotta avoid the dragon, you know?
1080p in this kind of, wait, what was my great idea, Ja? I don't know what I'm talking about ever.
Right.
But what's Gnarly saying there?
Let's see. Found a cool point and shoot at a used electronics store in Japan, was thinking about it, but didn't really need to spend the money on something like that there. That's fair. Jari. I say Skarsgård like a pirate when one of them appears on screen. No idea why.
Skarsgård.
I do that with the actor who plays Mr. Krabs. Anytime I see him, I always yell, Mr. Krabs!
Mr. Krabs! Mr. Krabs! Oh, I can't believe his name. Clancy?
Yeah, Clancy
Brown?
Thomas. Clancy Brown?
No, I'm Mr.
Tom
Krabs.
Tom Clancy?
Tom Clancy's Mr. Krabs. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, dang. Apparently the old cameras are also expensive over in Japan as well. Lex Luthor, Mr. Krabs, Detroit Become Human. Yes.
Grenade. The wrench. Hell yeah. Okay, but I can use the wrench to open the other side when I get back around that way. Mr. Krabs is also the villain in the first Highlander movie, right?
Oh, is he? Maybe. I know he was in the one of the Dexter shows.
Yeah.
One of them recently. But yeah, every time I see him, I can't help but yell, Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs.
Cool. Mr. Krabs, Rainbow Six, operator, me boy.
Operator, me boy.
Nothing here. All right, let's just open up that passageway and use that secret code. You know the one.
Oh, I do.
Oh, let's get away from these rats, though. Unwrenched, progress being made. Ooh.
Boy, howdy. Oh, Lord. We're good. Nothing's breaking. We're fine. Oh, sleepy bunny. Oh, got here in that guy mode.
Cigarettes and nothing else over here, eh? Another lion door. All right, I have a lot of shotgun shells. Oh, there's a big guy. There's a lot of big guys.
Oh, boy. Running around that giant boiling thing.
Cool. Good thing I invested in gunpowder. Finally, a lion key.
Hey.
Invest in guns. That's the American way, even though I'm French.
Yep. Yeah.
But I do have a lot of gun parts. Damn, 6? Yeah, we're definitely upgrading something. Let's go back to the shop. Ooh, and I can use the lion door there. Lion door there. Oh man, just a whole world of possibilities just opened up to me. Let's go upgrade some stuff and manage my inventory. The funnest part of video games for me, inventory management.
Everyone loves that.
That's why Death Stranding was my bread and butter, yeah. Do I got anything to sell? No.
John Reed, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Mr. Krabs would be a funny mod. I do like the idea of just a game with like Mr. Krabs where, because he is so money grubbing, so everything you're doing is for money. Like, that's a great bit.
Just a Krusty Krab job simulator, you know?
Ooh, you know what? Yes, absolutely that.
All right, we're gonna run around with a rifle for a bit, doing rifle things. Do I have chemical fluid? I don't think I do. No. All right, we're going on a lion door tour.
Hooray!
Actually, I think it's only like 2 or 3 doors. Yeah. Okay. End of this hall. Avoid the rats. Avoid the rats. All right. Oh wow. Just a treasure.
Dang, yeah. I'm like, what are you
There's even a box in here. They're so kind. Yes, the second spark plug. More gun parts. Full inventory. What's the carry case?
Read more stuff.
For transporting messenger pigeons. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to do some bird transport at some point. I'm gonna box that one for now. Alright, let's go use the second spark plug, I guess, so that both places are drained. Also, I just want to free up that inventory spot as well.
Okay.
There's been some stuff I haven't done anything with that I'm not sure I'm going to backtrack to, but I feel like I missed some optional shit.
Oh yeah.
Like there was a church with a confession booth that you could sit at, but like I had none of the items to interact with, like whatever.
Ew.
I'm not sure if I was supposed to use an item there or if like there was some kind of deeper point to it being like you can't confess your sins.
Yeah, it's just like something interesting though. You're like, I want to. Because this game does look like it has a lot of good mysteries going on.
Oh, you know what? There's that pigeon insignia door there, so I could probably get some pigeons from whatever's back there. Let's finish using these lion key doors, though. I'm gonna guess there's something over here. Also, I need to still open up these combos here. See, I've been as diligent as possible, just licking corners. I'm still like, what I miss? But also, when we played Heartworm, I missed like a whole set of things there, even though I was like...
Oh yeah, we're pretty like licking corners for a good portion of it, I feel.
I'm just thinking about, in Heartworm in particular, how I just really drilled down into the chess game at that one point.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Literally like 90 minutes of the stream where I'm just trying to stump the computer at chess and slowly remembering and like de-rusting my chess skills.
God.
See, the thing about the rats is they're spooky. No. But they show up eating the bodies. So like I think I have a lot of fuel I haven't been using, but I think if I burn the bodies, it prevents that.
Okay.
Also, if you find rat's nest, you can throw grenades in them to collapse them in on themselves, and that stops rats from coming out. Pretty cool little considerations like that just throughout.
Yeah. That's pretty chill.
Next lion door. Oh? Oh, yes, Gaston. Take my cigarette.
Oh, Gaston.
Most peaceful I've ever seen him. American horsepower. I got the Mustang 11 from Gaston.
Gaston.
Stopping power and penetration. Cool. I will invest in gun parts for it.
All right.
That dude, I've been giving cigarettes the whole game. You find him in places and he's like, hey, you got smoke? Hell yes.
You guys got any cigs?
Okay, my gas mask is good again. Amazing. All right, he's at rest and I have restored my gas mask. I'll use the lion emblem there. Okay. We will open the last lion door. What's in here? Cool. Yeah. Chemical fluid I didn't pick up in the past. Get past these rats, get past these rats. Leave me alone, leave me alone. While there were no rats the size of dogs in the 1930 movie from what I saw, they did have some real rats in there at points. It's like practical inserts where I was like, cool.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Jari.
Very haptic movie. Again, I'm just really impressed. Like, definitely gonna throw it on while we do Medal of Honor one night.
Okay. I'm definitely done. Jari, World War I equipment is returning to the battlefield. New funding for carts to help soldiers move all their shit. The site feels like a parody of a military gear page. Interesting.
HendrixUSA.com. What is that? Yeah. Yeah, look into that.
Dang. Selling all-terrain mobility
pull that up.
platform.
Jamie, pull that up.
Pull that up. Oh, wow. Yeah, just like the old little powered trucks. Man, I do love those little, like, power-wheeled carts, like, what is it? Almost like the little segways for, like, pushing carts and stuff like that. I've seen them used on, like, sets a couple times. I'm like, that's a very clever use to do that. I'm also curious about them using, like, the autonomous dogs as, like, ponies, you know? All the, like, Boston Dynamics shit.
All right, I got to use one more lock on here. It is time we actually figure out what's going on with those combination locks. Where's that dog tag? 1915, 1449. Let's see if that's any of these. 1915, nope. 14, 4, 9, all right. An elegant gemstone, that looks like that goes with the necklace. 1914? $1915, 1449. Nope.
Barney, what are you doing?
Don't think it's 1449. I don't know why I'm doing this, but nope.
Yeah, Barney. Hi, baby. Yeah. Fat little piggy. Fat little piggy puppy.
What is going on with these symbols, for instance? Haven't seen any hints towards this thing. All right, then. Now, where else can I go? Let's combine that gem with the necklace and see what's up there. Pretty sure I could put that elegant gemstone in this guy, maybe.
Oh.
Yep.
Nice.
I can sell that for cigarettes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, 140 of them.
Dang.
It's a lot.
All the cigarettes you could have need.
A bunch of gun parts. Let's upgrade that gun our smoker friend gave us. which was the Mustang 11. Yeah. Loud as fuck. Yep. I did like something about the 1930 all-quad on the Western Front is when they go out at night to refresh the barbed wire. Some really great shots of when they fire off the flares so that there's light for the artillery to spot dudes moving in the night, and then they get like shelled. Whoa. Just real good visual work. See how this powerful pistol feels.
Well, Barney.
What?
What's up, Barnabas?
What's up, baby?
What do you want? Do you want to come up here? Is that what you want?
Gerard
Come play with the big dogs? Come here.
1449.
Come Yeah, come play with the big dogs. Yeah. Oh my goodness, there we go. Look at you. Look at you, what can I do for you?
I don't know why I'm looking for Gerard's name here. I don't know what I think that's gonna do. Also, it's a different thing anyways.
Yeah, chill out for a bit, Barney, I know.
Yeah, only thing I can think of is I really need to figure out the combinations on those other two locks. I haven't seen anything that's given me a reason to believe I have the info needed for the other ones, though. But now that I put both spark plugs in, maybe I do something over here? Let me see what that pigeon carrier says, if there's any note or anything attached to it as well. Nope, just for transporting pigeons, which I assume are behind the pigeon door. I need one more key for the pigeon door. I didn't see the shop guy selling it. Did I miss a pickup out around here? Let's discover.
Don't do it, Barney. Don't do it. Oh, good point, Jari. The problem with the heavier mobility systems like the Walker Mule is that they're loud as fuck.
Yep.
Absolutely true.
Where do you know?
No. No. Don't do that. Don't do that, please.
Anything I missed over here? Oh, nothing to push. Blow up that rat's nest. Not really seeing much over here. Unless I take the two spark plugs, but there's like nowhere else to put them. Maybe I need to better examine this room here up north. I'm gonna do that. Is there something over here I'm forgetting about? Aside from rats eating a dude's body. Yeah, I'm just doing laps around this fort now. Was there something in this room I'm forgetting about? Only one way to find out. Alright, let's go see what's in that room, if anything. Maybe I'm just completely blanking from last session on what was in there. Oh. Yeah, I needed my gas mask for it, right.
Like, ha-ha.
Ha-ha!
Ha-ha-ha-ha. Oh, shit, alright.
Oh, did someone just enter this room? Anyways, I have the whole emblem now. Cool, now I can go downstairs. Way downstairs, let's do it. I hear scary noises.
Troubling.
Like artillery or something, not necessarily enemies. I did turn all the lights back on. Maybe I'm noticed now. Scary. But I've kind of finally just unlaced the knot. There's not exactly much left to explore in this fort. Hopefully the pigeon key will be behind this door. Or we're just going to Silent Hill Hell World, it appears. Yeah.
This could be it, folks.
Wow, look at this.
Dang. Oh, that's like the creepy like blood trail dream in Max Payne, you know?
With the baby crying in the background. So there's an item there to pick up. What's over here? Okay. Let's go pick up that item first. Yeah, I'm just over the abyss here, eh? Just in the Hell Fort. A satirical coin, +1. Verdun, the world's blood pump. Right. Fields of Verdun. Oh man, what is this? Just, oh man.
Oh. Floating bodies.
Dang, this got super bleak. Damn, this is just like Silent Hill 2, actually. Like now I've just gone down to the basement. There's a hole in the floor.
You're like, ugh.
There's no way back. Do I jump down, gang? I haven't saved in a moment. Let's go for it.
What?
Contorted exit. The mantle? Oh god. It's a burned page for a map too. Spooky.
Yes, Barney, you're fine.
Don't have a shotgun, you say. Fascinating. A helmet. Ah, it's my brother. He's not responsive, but he's still alive. I need to secure the fort, then I'll get you out of here, brother. Your brother's not gonna make it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry for your loss, but
Defend the fort, eh? Oh, am I about to go through a raiding mission? Feels that way.
Barney, stop.
Do I max out my rifle, or do I upgrade this pistol? I'm gonna max out the rifle. They're making this sound like this is gonna be a final battle.
Yeah, like, okay.
Let's optimize for that, I guess. There's no, nope. Don't know where the other carrier pigeon key would be to the carrier pigeon room. Maybe it's on the battlefield. All right, let's optimize my loadout and prepare for battle.
Do it.
I have the 2 pistols. Pump shotgun, rifle, hand cannon. All right, let's figure this out really quick. 0.9. 2. Okay. You're going back. Cool. What else do I need? I'm sure they'll give me a shovel on the battlefield. I'll want grenades and firebombs, though. Definitely want your grenades and firebombs, you know?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
My fresh putty, so I run fast. I'm going to assume I don't need the pump handle or the carry case. All right, I guess this is my loadout. This is my, let's save. Oh, there's tea, Jacob. I was about to step off screen to take a drink.
Yeah, I got you, boo.
Well, it's been a long war. It's been a tiring war. I think I'm going to step off screen and do one last thing before going out to what may be the end of the game, maybe the end of my character. I don't know what awaits, but Jacob, why don't you entertain the people while I step aside for a moment?
All right, guys, we're doing some armpit farts for the next 15 minutes. Yeah. So, guys, let's reflect on where we've been, what we've done so far. how far we've come, the lives we've lost, lives we've gained. Yeah. Well, I guess we should probably kill more people, right? Because that's about the only answer we have for any of these games.
Yeah, it's the way video games cordon off sections of reality and limit it down to where the possibilities and solutions to everything is, you know, kill. The murder hobo ethos, as we called it in the past, it's ever present. And I don't know, I think this game's been very good at making you feel that you're really being terrible to other people. Spec Ops The Line was really good about that too. Remember the revenge fantasy aspect I would talk up about it? Wow, look at this battlefield.
Whoa. Ooh, okay.
I like how much what I remember from Spec Ops is managing the dudes and trying to find advantageous positions to be a manager from.
Yeah.
It's a nice inverse of what this has been making me feel, where like there is no overriding like leader to follow or objective in that sense besides find your brother, who, as you can see, is all fucked up from the battle.
Yeah.
Let's get fucked up from this battle. Let's see what's around. But I have enjoyed just what this block has brought us as far as like contemplations and considerations of war in popular culture. Got some good goddamn books under my belt. That Hitler one, quite fun.
Yeah. God, that was so fun hearing the plot details of such a wonderful piece of literature.
That's something too. So remember how homoerotic the subtext, the psychosocial was with the Iron Dream, where it's just like he couldn't stop slathering over those biker boys.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't remember if you were present for the part I read in the book where he's talking about being on the battlefield with his boys, and they're both piloting a tank, and how like their weapon is, you know, it's getting really phallus heavy with like, oh yeah, the tank is a penis, but the fact that they're both driving the tank as like intercourse and like the racial will of everything,
oh God, yeah.
it has to all be sublimated through like this heroic mythic idea of battle. All Quiet on the Western Front is extremely intimate and forward with its intimacy. It's not trying to wrap it up in the innuendo of battle. Paul talks about loving his boys, you know?
Yeah. Like, okay.
And loving his fellow man. That's the thing, like, you know, Hitler in The Iron Dream is trying to rationalize his lust for violence as like rooting it in a sort of love or a humanism, and it's not. So you get that corrupted sort of sex is violence thing.
Yeah.
Whereas in All Quiet on the Western Front, as Remarque is writing, Paul just he loves people. He's not afraid to admit that. He's willing to recognize like violence is not the way. We should be loving each other.
Interesting. He sees the error of his ways, and then
it's not even the errors of his ways, it's just the shattered illusion of nationalism. You know, he's real big on being like, oh, our teachers just like lied to us. Okay, I don't want to pick everything up here because I'm assuming, but maybe this is just all meant to be picked up and managed. Yeah, these are all just goodies, eh? I'll come back. Okay. I thought this was going to be a confrontation room. I think this is the room before the confrontation room where they give you a bunch of drops, so...
Oh, gotcha, like they let you wander around and be like, where are you going to be?
Yeah, I was like preparing to... Because they've done it twice before, where after doing a dungeon, it's like the air raid siren goes off and you have to run into the no man's land and do a battle.
Oh,
so okay. I was expecting something like that.
Yeah, gearing up for it.
That might be the room after this one. But yeah, this room's giving me a bunch of goodies, so I'm gonna go lick it and come back to this box. Why go fight in the war when I can do what I love to do, which is manage boxes and backpacks? It's just like Death Stranding.
It's just like that.
It's just like my Death Strandings. It's just like my video games. What's over here? More rounds. More rounds. Yeah, more gunpowder. I'm gonna have to probably run back one more time just to break all these barrels, because there's a lot of barrels to break. Yeah. Although there's turrets in place that make me think dudes are gonna be flooding in here at some point. We'll see. Ammo and alcohol. Boy howdy. That's the good stuff. What if I just... Cool. I have no gun parts and 24 cigarettes. Got it. Actually, I think I've got everything. I think I rated it all. Oh no, there's more up here. Oh, now I'm full. Okay. Okay, so I need to come back into this top corner and get that fabric and a few other things. But I think that's it. Yeah, there's the exit, and it checkpointed. I didn't want that. I didn't ask for this.
I want that.
Ooh, a full first aid kit. Very nice. I do have to come back for that too. All right. All right, here goes another circuit. I just realized I probably should grab a melee. Oh? Mm-hmm. The extra load time made me sus, you know?
Oh yeah, you're just like,
They're
brace for impact.
They're gonna add in some enemies, eh? I feel like I hear dudes though, I'm scared.
I like the kind of like Pac-Man of it a little bit.
Yeah, when you're actually running from guys, for sure. All right. I swear this is the last lap I take around this room, and then I'm gonna do a little more item management, and then we'll get to some kind of action, gang. I promise. Oh, come on. Why is it not? There we go. Okay, cool. This is exactly what I wanted. Okay, cool. We got a nice heal or two with the med kits. Right? Yeah. All right, now. Oh, no. Let's make some ammo from whatever gunpowder we have. Got a lot of rifle rounds. And some shotgun. Okay.
Oh lord. Jari looked away for a minute and did not expect this game to end in the red light district.
Yeah, it's kind of finally getting to some sort of heightened or surreal a reflection of hell. Because it's been a rather natural and organic look at just like World War II as just like a real thing. Again, you're not fighting demons or zombies.
Yeah.
But like this last little turn into Silent Hill 2 territory, I'm wondering how I'm feeling about it.
Ooh.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. Like it's feeling good, but it's like, how's it gonna pay off?
I split this dungeon between 2 nights, which I'm wondering if I should have maybe just gone long last time, because I was wandering around in the first half of the show quite a lot. But I'm coming back around to like, oh no, yeah, I do like this game. Mm-hmm. Especially because I have such an abundance of materials here at the end in a way that it's a bit more active than Resident Evil as far as horror and scares go. You're right, it is Resident Evil 4. It also reminded me of something I've been talking about is Castlevania 2, which is an NES-style Metroid-like. That's also like this in the sense that it's not like a big sprawling Rubik's Cube of like going back and forth to the same places, but it is like level, like it's a very horizontal map, if that makes sense. Like you're not like looping up and down and back and forth, but like you're in one place for a lot and then you move to a next very designated place for a lot, then the next designated place, that kind of thing.
Gotcha, yeah.
All right, I guess let's go start whatever battle we're here to start. I'll start with the rifle because I have a lot of rifle bullets. Maybe I should take some sort of melee weapon. Take this raiding club. All right, I'm gonna save so that we don't have to do all that again. Oh,
hey, Barney.
Hi, Barney. You want to come up? Do you want to come up and see the violence?
Are you joining us in the violence party?
She's excited. We finally got through all the menu shit.
Yeah. It's like, all right, some action. Here you go. Come on. Yeah.
Oh, it's locked from the other side, eh?
Pow, puppy. You pouting? Are you a little
Ah.
Ooh.
Oh no. Okay. What's all out here? Okay. Two dudes.
Two dudes.
Got him.
Hey, you. What are you doing?
So this is a raiding area. Alrighty. Explosives. Okay. Oh, this rate of fire is atrocious.
Like, oh boy.
Oh.
Nice.
It does down dudes in like 2 shots though.
Gotcha.
I have a lot of rifle ammo. I should be using that.
Oof. Dang, nice.
Oh, okay. Ooh, big guys, sword guys, axe guys.
The biggest guy.
We got so many dudes.
All the dudes you could ask for.
We got sword guys.
We have them.
Got armor guys. Ow. Oh shit. This is a bad way to go, actually. But I'm still going. I'm still going. I'm saying it. Oh yeah.
Listen, you dudes gotta stop. Okay?
I have the hand cannon. I should put that to better use.
Yeah, you should murder those dudes. Nice.
There we go.
It's a good call. Good call to shoot them in the face.
To shoot guys.
To shoot them with a
I
shotgun.
think that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Come on.
I love how shaky your like
Me
weapon is.
too. Yeah, turns actually aren't a real good. As you can see,
fuck you over.
I get stuck mounting them, and then a dude just comes up and starts stabbing with the bayonet, and I'm like, well, fuck me, I guess.
Like, sir, please stop.
Oh, there's a flamethrower, dude. Oh, come on, there's gotta be some water I can roll through, right? Okay. Oh, I totally just didn't bring any grenades, which would be super helpful right here, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Stop doing what you do.
Cool, 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 cool. Really used the gun out of that one.
Like, hell yeah.
Okay, I think I survived. Yeah, all right, outside we go. Yeah, man. There's even more out there. Let's go.
Great.
I'm just not even monitoring anymore. Yeah, first aid kit, cool. Yes, I'll take a firebomb. I was just moaning about forgetting mine.
That's what we need.
Yes, I'll take a bandage. I love bandages. Cool, 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 cool. Rifle rounds, I just used most of mine. Thank you.
Wow.
You know what? I'm gonna shotgun some dudes in the face, maybe. Oh, and pistol rounds. Exactly the stuff I need. Cool. Good to know there's a grenade there. And shotgun shells. There's always shotgun shells in the shotgun factory. All right. Cool. Inventory's full right now, that's right. That's fine. That is glorious. That is good. Noting there's a pool right there so that I can avoid flamethrower guys when they set me on fire. Let me see if I mess this up. Sometimes I fuck up the firebomb. Nice, 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 nice.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
They might survive that, is the thing. I gotta be ready to shotgun them if they do. But it looks like they're dead. Yeah, that's why the whistle went off. And lightning? Damn. Rifle be thy guide. Ow.
Kill that son of a bitch. You don't need him.
Man, that's a lot of bodies already. All right, more rifle rounds. Is there any other dudes around? Where are the folks? Where are the folks? Waiting for the barbarians here. Oh. Oh.
Whoop, whoop.
Man, just totally missed him with that grenade. Okay. Well then.
Oh, the fire. I like the stop, drop, and roll does work for you, though.
Yeah, me too. Apparently it's based on a real life thing called physics.
Oh! I'm not too familiar with that one, I suppose, actually.
Yeah, see how much having a gun doesn't equalize things because it's like that right level of like 1910s technology.
Yeah, like you fuck, I have to reload.
Oh, getting a musical change here, eh? I'm going full headphones for this.
Hell yeah.
This sad piano song.
Gosh.
Oh no, mustard gas. Everywhere. Oh, there's a sword guy over here. Wow, I survived it. All right, let's get back to my brother.
Hell yeah. Only mildly terrifying.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, are the French gonna friendly fire me? My dude, you have to go.
Sir, but no.
Oh shit. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, am I not gonna make it back to my brother? I'm saving.
Nice. Nice.
Where's my brother? Here he is. Yes.
Save your brother.
Oh shit. Oh wait, what's this over here? No? Okay, I know I'm doing the fuck it, we do it raw one save thing, but that doesn't mean I don't reload a state if I want to adjust something.
Yeah.
I just want to grab the carrier pigeon bag before I grab my brother. Seems like it might be important.
A little more advantageous.
Oh no, what's with this load screen? Come on, okay.
Just trying to scare you mildly.
Also, it seems I can do this. Interesting, interesting.
Okay.
what's this way? We got a lot of grenades too. I don't want to waste those. Yeah, I feel like I might need the pigeon carrying case for this last bit here. Grab a pigeon, send a message, something like that, you know? And also, what's down here? Oh? What's all this? Was this meant to be found before I went into the battle? Subscribe to the 4th National. Yeah, I guess this was a stash for before going into battle. I don't need the knife sharpener or the 2nd club. All right, I'm gonna save one more time just so I don't have to do all that again. All right, now let's carry my brother.
Yes.
Yes, I'll take the contorted key. I know exactly where to use that. No, not your leg. Shit, dude. Oh, man.
No, sir.
Oh, don't you say that. Don't you say that. Cool. Yeah, I got him to the med tent. See? He's there. He's good.
He's chill.
No, we got to the tent.
It's like nothing happened.
Damn. Okay. The mom? Her whole family just gone. Both kids, husband, father. Oh shit. Just that 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah. Haunted by everything.
"300,000 men died in Verdun for negligible territorial gains. Scale of death in such a small area would Verdun aptly named the meat grinder." 700,000. God damn.
Oh, Jesus.
The wounds inflicted from this battle were not physical. Yep.
So they what?
Very in line with the opening little epigraph to All Quiet on the Western Front, which is, "This book is to be neither an accusation nor a confession, at least of all an adventure. For death is not an adventure for those who stand face to face with it. It will try simply to tell of a generation of men who, even though they may have escaped shells, were destroyed by the war." Ooh, is this some kind of final thing? Creepy. Pigeon cage. What is going on here? The images. This
Like a
is all at the
photo
house.
gallery?
Yeah.
Okay.
There were these dream sequences between chapters, and each sequence I would find a brother's diary entry in his little secret cellar room. Oh shit.
That's gonna be a photo of you. What the fuck?
Oh shit.
What the fuck?
Okay, let's go. There's no map or anything. I don't have any of my menu access. Okay. Whoa.
Whoa.
That is straight up from a propaganda poster. The monkey, the German as like an orangutan.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Horrifying.
What, I always remember carrying my brother out before being attacked. Whoa. They're back. Who's back? Okay. I don't need AI viewers. Thank you, Jordan Mochi, for that wonderful game. And that was Conscript, wow. I'm gonna do something really quick while the credits are going here. I'm gonna look up just like what the alternate ending kind of stuff is. Cause I definitely missed out on, there was a third key to use on that door at the end, which unlocked what appeared to be like a pigeon room, and there was that pigeon carrier I got that seemed to be an optional thing.
Yeah.
My raw dogging single save blunt force rotation thing though did prevent me from like save scumming and going back to specific points. I would have to start the game fresh, but I mean, there's some stuff in the earlier areas too I wonder about. I'm gonna look that up while we listen to this wonderful music.
I was gonna say, I'm really digging this sound, like this music.
I dug in the final battlefield too when like the piano stuff came on and got kind of melancholic.
Yeah.
Four different endings. 2 different variations on 3 of them. Oh, I can escape the battles I was talking about. Like those battle segments I was talking about where you go into the no man's land and just have to fight.
Yeah.
You can apparently run away from those. You'll be accused of being a coward.
Small price to pay.
You just go back through the door you enter the battlefield from. I could have done that at the end too. Damn. So the keys were in the last chapter. I just missed the third one. Because I had the one key from chapter 2, which is the only one that's not in chapter 6. The other 2 the guys tell me were in chapter 6.
Yeah.
But I apparently get a dove from that, and I release a dove.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, so also those combo lockers. The last one with the weird symbols is my father's watch. Oh. Yeah, if I hadn't played this over 2 split nights, there's a flashback code I remember mentioning last time I completely forgot about. That was going to be for the second locker.
Oh.
Or well, there's an art portfolio you unlock with that you get by unlocking the symbols locker with the art pieces you saw in the flashback chapters. Got it.
Okay. Like doves.
Oh, so if you retreat from that final battle, you just find your brother crushed, and that's the end.
Damn.
Oh, there's an ending where you shoot your brother to end his suffering, eh?
Whoa.
Executed by firing squad after trying to amputate your brother's leg. There is like a best ending. I don't feel particularly motivated to go all the way back through it. It really is just remembering the symbol stuff that I forgot right at the end. But the best ending, you go into what you think is at first a dream sequence, like the ones that have been between chapters, but then you get a note and it's 1933 or 1939. Oh. And you're getting conscripted into World War II.
Damn.
Yeah, damn.
That's fucked.
Yeah. You get to go to the cleaner war. World War I is such a mess of like these industrial systems clashing against each other. World War II is where it learns how to put on a uniform, you know?
Yeah. All that good stuff.
That's where you get your super villains and your dudes in suits. Your iconic battles. It's not just like the Verdun killing 700,000 men for no gain. Quite a sizable credits list. I am surprised. Catchweight Studio. Thank you for making the game. You're welcome for playing. Is there an in-screen rank screen or anything like that?
Yeah, what we get?
See what we do for New Game Plus. Is that mom playing the piano?
Shock. B.
Ending B.
It'd be funny if they had 26 different endings.
It sounds like, so 4 endings, 3 of those endings have 2 variations. So that's 6, it sounds like there's 8 endings.
Mm-hmm.
Or well, 4 endings with an additional 3, 7. 311 enemies killed. 1 playthrough. A D ranking. Tunic uniform unlocked. Trench coat uniform unlocked, so I can be just like in The Matrix. Overwrite the save file. S rank will be unachievable on this file. Okay, cool. All right, gang, that was Conscript. Wonderful little title with a wonderful little book. So we're going to be just playing Medal of Honor Underground and showing on some Jameson, maybe, as I said, watching All Quiet on the Western Front. That might happen sometime tomorrow. Again, Tuesday's been quite nebulous. Otherwise, be back for us come Thursday, where I think we're going to keep playing the Medal of Honor just for a little bit longer. But then the summer's starting soon, so the summer scramble will begin. We'll get to that Kierkegaard, we'll get to that Carlo Jaeger Rodriguez. We have a few fun ideas in store as well for some surprise readings. Don't worry, you don't gotta do homework for those ones. We're gonna be reading the full text of a few things here on screen, so you just have to come, listen, chat with us. It'll be real cool. But we're gonna go ahead and say have a good night tonight. As always, y'all take care, and if I'm not around Tuesday, we'll see you Thursday. Good night, y'all.
Good night, techos, hotties, and thotties.